Hi, my name is Nikki Pickthorn, and I want to tell you a little bit about my story because I am so excited about what is happening to me, and there are so many people out who have outside. Everybody I know seems to have a problem in their physical body or their mental body or the emotional body. And I want to tell you a little bit of my story quickly. When I was in high school, I was at Stanford University Hospital for impacted bowel and some kidney effects. And from my whole life, I have had constipation problems. And this is something that's embarrassing to talk about, but I'm willing to do it because I know so many people have this same problem, and it affects everything they do. So fast forward a century, well, a half a century. Actually, in 2004, I had an ischemic colon episode and nearly died, and wound up with a portion of my bowel scarred and with diarrhea for many years. At that point, I had to quit working as a court reporter. You just can't run to the bathroom every 5 minutes. And it was very difficult and very painful as it passed through that damaged portion of my bowel. And I found something that changed all that. And that's why I'm talking to you, because I know there are many people who have the same problem, especially as you get older. This is an issue, and I hear more and more about it. The more open I am about talking about myself, the more I know that there are others out there that need to know. But I found something wonderful through my pastor who gave me a bottle, a little blue bottle of Protandim. And it's a little yellow pill. And I want to tell you that there were several results. One was that I had a psoriatic finger. I have arthritis fairly badly. And the fourth finger was red. The skin was like psoriasis on the top. So it was called psoriatic arthritis. And I couldn't touch it. It was so painful and inflamed and red. Well, the first thing, within a couple of weeks after I began taking Protandim, that disappeared, and that's when I went to our pastor elder of our church, and I was pointing on the table, and it became a joke because I was pointing, see, and he's looking at me like I'm crazy. It was a big deal. It didn't hurt anymore, and it didn't hurt to push down on it. And so that was the very first thing, and I was so excited. I said, okay, I want to do this. I am willing to go full-fledged on this. And so I started. And I would say the second thing I noticed was that I wasn't having recurrent UTIs, which happens like every 6 weeks and has for years. And that makes you miserable, and you have to go get more antibiotics and more antibiotics. And of course, that destroys any good flora in your intestines and causes more intestinal problems. So I was noticing, I haven't had a UTI, so I didn't have to go get any more antibiotics. And then I guess the third thing was, what was that? I have to look at my cheat sheet, you guys. Oh, yeah, this was a big deal. Along about the 5th month, no, it was the 6th month, and I looked back and saw that it had been occurring since the 5th month of my taking Protandim. I realized that I was having normal bowel movements every single day. And I know this is a sticky subject. It's just awful to talk about. But it was freedom to be able to do that. And I have never had that in my adult life. Never. So that was just like a huge miracle. And then the other thing, the other big thing that I noticed was I had a rotary cuff tear and spurs, he thought, that would have to be operated on. This is the doctor down at 4 States Ortho. That I couldn't raise my arm like that, and I couldn't take my arm back like this. And I just hadn't noticed, and I can't tell you when it occurred. but it doesn't hurt anymore to do that, and I can do it. So the question you want to ask, I'm sure, is what is this thing? What is this little yellow pill? Well, it's called Protandim, and it's an amazing product.